Alright, welcome back everyone. Today we put an asterisk on the last 10 NBA championships. Now obviously an asterisk, you guys know what that is obviously. Yeah, obviously people don't like talking about, asterisks when it comes to, when it targets like their favorite player or favorite team, but they agree with all of the ones that involve, other championships. But whatever. Let's hear what these guys have to say. Realistically, asterisks could be used, for almost every NBA championship in NBA history. It's not realistically about discrediting a championship at all. It's just about recognizing a specific event that may have heavily influenced the outcome of the series. But whatever. Let's go ahead and check this out. I hope you guys are doing fine. Let's go and jump right in.
There's a lot of talk about the 2020 NBA championship having an asterisk because it's in the bubble. About the 2019 Raptors only getting lucky because all the Warriors got hurt. What if every single NBA championship had an asterisk?
Oh, we could do that.
We can do that. In fact, today we're going to put an asterisk on the last 10 NBA championships.
Okay.
We're going to get up here and we're going to be dishonest. We're going to push discourse in a way of toxicity.
Dishonest. We're being real here.
Man, right, we're going to be real.
Talking about reality.
Last 10 champions, what would be the asterisk on that championship if you were to choose to hate on them?
This is so easy.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So first up, 2025 Thunder.
You're lucky.
I mean, obviously, Thunder. We all know, we all know about the injury of, Hallie. So obviously, that's that.
Blew his Achilles out in Game 7. He was walking y'all down. Came out firing, knocking down threes left and right. They were gonna beat y'all until the injury happens.
No, this is so near and dear to his heart too.
I mean, this could be used, I guess as an asterisk because he was going off, before he went down. So whatever.
Should have been the Knicks.
You're lucky you didn't have to see Brunson. Brunson would have walked you down.
Cat was walking through them doors.
Yeah, I guess it has to be that,
Who
right?
said that?
You were feeling it.
I didn't say anything.
They dragged it like crazy.
No, thanks. Exactly. That's exactly my point.
He said, I've been saying.
I'm just doing the activity, y'all. Come on, man.
Big facts. Big
Don't get it for
I'm
doing my
literally just
job,
doing
right?
what is asked to be on the screen.
But that thought is in your head too. As you were going a little bit off of my eyes.
They go, shut the fuck up, next man.
Exactly.
Working or not, right? Come on, man.
I know an Knicks fan not talking. But yeah, it has to be that. Obviously, the Tyrese Halliburton injury is one of the biggest swinging doors in modern NBA history in terms of you can't have a bigger leverage moment to be decided by such a clear outcome as an injury like that.
Yep. Hey, and even the series before that too. Hey man, Aaron Gordon did damn near he really tore his hammy, and did he miss a game?
No.
Play through it.
Played through it. MPJ played through one shoulder. His shooting shoulder specifically. Injury luck.
Injury luck.
What do you think? What do you guys think of those right there?
2024 Celtics.
Nah, I can't talk.
2024. Honestly, I can't remember of anything. I can't remember of an asterisk when it comes to these guys. Honestly. Yeah, I can't think of it. I can't think of that.
Injury luck. We want to talk about 25 injury luck. Everybody they played.
They did
I
not have
don't-
a healthy series the entire way through. Had one of the easiest Eastern Conference schedules we've seen in a long time.
Exactly. Everybody that played in the Eastern Conference was a motherfucking cupcake, and you get to the finals, and Luka was injured. Luka was playing on one leg.
The entire time.
Should not have happened at all.
Wait. Like really, during those finals, Luka was playing, as far as I can remember, he was playing, through multiple injuries, like knee sprain, ankle soreness, stuff like that. But the thing is that he was still he was still, he still produced statistically, I think he averaged nearly 30 points a game, somewhere between 28 and 30. He had nine rebounds and even 6 assists per game. It's he was still performing at a star level. I don't think you can honestly put that as on the same level as a Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love being injured in 2015, or a Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson being injured in 2019, versus the versus the Raptors, because Luka was still there, Luka was still there, he was still there and still performing at at a star level, and so really, I would say that for that specifically, it's I would say that this is a clean sheet. I would say I wouldn't really this can't really be used as like an asterisk, honestly, for for the Celtics title that year, because Luka still played every game. The series was not like, the thing is that Boston was the best team all season too. So it's like his Luka being injured is more of a contextual. It's more of a contextual factor than an asterisk level situation, I would say. Like, realistically, asterisks are usually debated, like when a superstar misses the entire series, or an important game, really, and that right there, fucks up the team's path, and then the whole series become extremely injury dependent, whatever. But I guess this is my take on it. What do you guys think?
Fadeaway, or else the Nuggets would have been in the conference finals. They would have won, and you would have lost the Jokic.
You got the biggest asterisk. You ducked the Jokic smoke.
Mm-hmm. You ducked your competitor 2 rounds ago.
I thought he was gonna mention the Knicks again. I ain't cool.
Duck your competitor. That's crazy.
Duck, I'm just participating in what we're doing. I'm sticking straight on topic. I have not mentioned them at all.
I'll be back on your side. Not this round though. Not this round.
This was the hardest one. It's probably the least asterisk-y of all these, like of the 10 we're going to see here. But it would have to be the health.
Yeah.
But they kind of just beat the fuck out of everybody. It's kind of tough.
Yeah, this is the least probably out of. Because really, I can think of like honestly, this is probably the one that that is the least asteriskable. Like
without Porzingis too. It's kind of tough. Hard to make an asterisk for this run.
Nah, it was a weak run.
It was weak in terms of the competition, but asterisk weakness isn't an asterisk.
What's the point of this video? It's an asterisk.
There you go. Fuck that.
Is it? Is weakness really an asterisk? What do you guys think?
3 Denver
Because
Nuggets.
they can't really whatever, man.
Oh, you did not beat a 50-win team the entire way through. Weak
Playing
schedule.
team merchants.
Playing team merchant.
Up and down into the finals. You beat a playing team in the finals?
Yeah, that was crazy, man. But that playing team was, like, they eliminated, a first seed team. Like, that was crazy that year, man.
Your top competition, the 4th, 5th best players you're facing off as was Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin.
Oh,
Yuck. Ew.
yeah.
Nasty competition.
All these legends. LeBron gets to the finals. Kevin Durant walks through the doors. Tim Duncan walks through the doors. Jokic gets to the finals. Bam Adebayo walks through the doors.
Dude.
Cupcake.
Ruining NBA history, bro. This is one of the lowest viewed NBA finals of all time.
Bro, we were having existential crises in the league because nobody was watching the sport. Because we had Denver versus Miami.
We were so close to having the Celtics Lakers finals too. That's what pissed me off.
First of all, we were never close to having that. that was never gonna happen. The Lakers got embarrassed. They got swept.
I'm just talking about round wise. One
No.
round off. One
Lakers
round.
got swept that year,
The
man.
last outcomes were differently. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We had the Lakers never had a chance. Fugazi has to run to the conference finals. But yeah, level of competition played is definitely
But the thing is that really an asterisk, like the level of competition?
competition play is the biggest asterisk.
Tough scene.
That being said,
I get that, with the level of competition, it can be looked at as like, as impressive as like others, but like, is it really asterisk?
team, huh? How about that? 2022 Warriors.
Is there really any asterisk on that one? I can't think of any, honestly.
Beating the Celtics in the finals.
The baby Celtics.
Now,
The baby Celtics.
Baby, what?
The asterisk happens 2 rounds prior. The lucky John Morant got hurt.
Okay, but like,
John Morant breaks his hand.
John Morant, like,
In that series just going back and forth.
I don't think that's valid for real.
We didn't really have a chance.
Weren't the Nuggets like not healthy too? I mean, they weren't healthy throughout that whole year.
They were nuked this year. They didn't really have a chance. Who did play in the first round?
Oh yeah, I think wait, was Jamal Murray still injured at that time?
They played the Nuggets.
Oh,
Did they?
It was Nuggets, Grizzlies.
yes.
Yeah, it was
Mavericks.
Nuggets, Grizzlies, Mavs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Day-man. You put a lot of teams.
yeah, that's the thing. That playoff, like the Nuggets were actually really like, without Jamal Murray, bro, they used to be really They used to be fucked. Like, damn.
Without holding, it's definitely.
It's like it didn't even matter how dominant Jokic could be, but without Jamal Murray, bro, like, bro, the Nuggets were so beatable. It's like, bro,
that's crazy. Jokic had no help. That's your asterisk.
Jokic had no help for real. I could see maybe the asterisk there. I can't say for sure that the Nuggets would have beat this worst squad, but hey, let's say that it would have been a much tougher job for the Warriors, definitely. But
if his teammates
who knows? This could have been a 6-game, 7-game series.
Forget about that. Devin Booker and the Suns folding to Luka in Game 7.
Oh, that's true.
Because they were the two best teams in the West the entire year, and the Suns could not hold up their end of the bargain. That would have actually been a series.
Yeah. It's not really an asterisk.
What's the asterisk? We're just naming factors.
This is a weak ass asterisk. I ain't going.
John's injuries.
John's injuries were
the humiliation there was crazy.
Would they have won too?
Yes. No. That's the best we got. What's the finals asterisk against the Celtics?
Oh, the Tatum's just not like that.
Your biggest asterisk is Tatum did not have ice in his veins. Tatum's veins were warm as shit. It was no chance he would come clutch.
That's weak.
The best player. That's your asterisk. Is crazy.
Your asterisk is you faced the Celtics before Jaylen Brown and Tatum figured out how to coexist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me finish his name in this death note.
They just beat him and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, is there no asterisk for 2022 Warriors?
No.
Oh, your biggest asterisk, you got Otto Porter Jr. for 80 games healthy. Never happened again. You did blood magic. You cheated. 2021 Bucks.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we all know. This is where the big ones start, definitely. This is where the big ones. Like, so really, so far, like, really the most asterikable one is definitely the 2025 championship, with the Thunder. And the 2024, honestly, is, there really isn't any asterisk for it. 2023, there isn't really any. 2022, but I mean, it's like that's unsure, but let's say that the asterisk is not that big for real too, I mean, it's definitely not as weak as 23 and 24, but whatever. So yeah, like 2025 is really the only clear asterisk, for so far. It's the only clear one that isn't weak. But yeah, now 2021, this is where we get to, the big ones. Like now, obviously that year we all remember, KD and Kyrie, Kyrie and Harden, were injured against the Bucks in that Eastern semifinals. And this crazy thing is that specific series, it was literally the most important series out of that entire postseason, because I feel like whichever team would have won this would have won this series, would have won the title, Bucks, the Bucks got it, they won the championship. If the Nets would have gotten that one, they would have gotten the championship as well. But yeah, whatever.
This, in my opinion, is a bigger Mickey Mouse title than the bubble.
Everybody was hurt in the playoff run. The Lakers would have went back-to-back, but got nuked by injuries because of shortened offseason. You happened to stay healthy when everybody else fell apart. Asterisk.
Also, the entire regular season is thrown off. They were signing dudes off the street to come play.
COVID 10 days?
Everybody was...
Man, these COVID days were crazy.
Everybody had COVID. Everybody had to go into quarantine. It was basically the Drew League for like 6 months. Fugazi.
Kevin Durant, teammates got hurt, and then his big-ass foot was on the line. Your asterisk is you shouldn't have even beat the Nets.
Listen, man, you shouldn't even beat the Atlanta Hawks, bro. You lucky Trae Young stepped on
All
the
right.
referee's fucking...
Yo, what the... Bro, no, but it's crazy because the Bucks actually beat the Hawks, without Giannis, during that one game. They did.
Foot and twisted the living shit out of his fucking ankle, causing him to miss a game.
Low-key, this is back-to-back series getting to the finals where the top player had some type of injury.
Now listen, don't talk to me. Giannis did hyperextend his
but I feel like that one right there with Kevin Durant, I feel like that one right there is a way bigger asterisk, and at that I would say that it's a legit one compared to I would say that this is definitely a more legit one than the one with Jokic in 2022. I would say definitely. Hold on for a second. All right, I'm back. Anyways, let's get it going.
Within that same series, but that don't mean none to me right now.
Asterisk.
Regardless of fact, asterisk.
But this one actually, if we're going to do the asterisk thing, this is the best one to actually do it for. This season was completely fucking ridiculous. Like, everything went wrong for all the best teams.
Yeah.
Like it should. We really, if everything was healthy and normal, Lakers Nets should have been the clear finals.
100%.
Yeah, I would
That would
say
be
that.
so fucking good to see LeBron and AD versus even if KD is one of those teammates versus KD and Kyrie. Like even if Harden still got hurt,
Weren't the Clippers going crazy too, and then Kawhi went down?
Probably.
Yeah, you're
Stands to
right.
Oh,
reason.
yeah.
You're
20,
right. Paul George
21.
was carrying him.
Yeah,
Bro, it's
21
it's
Kawhi
crazy
was-
how the Suns made it to the finals that year, bro. Literally every single one of their opponents were injured. Like, bro, the Lakers were injured, the Nuggets were injured, and also the Clippers too. They were injured. Like, bro, they had an easy pet to the finals. It's like, bro, I mean, everyone was injured, bro. It's like
the best version of himself.
the
And then
Suns
Kawhi
making
got
it to the
hurt
finals too was also like to a certain extent like an asterisk, even though they didn't win the title, but whatever.
in the playoffs.
Wow, all the best teams in the league.
This year was so
It should have never been
ridiculous,
you,
bruh.
Giannis.
I was watching Dylan Gandar get people fits, buckets, bruh.
It's crazy. Fits. 2020 Lakers. Now, obviously, the bubble thing is people are gonna
Nah,
say.
obviously people are gonna talk about the bubble and everything. But I mean, realistically, I don't know for you guys out there, but to me, like I haven't heard like a legit argument for this championship to be, to have like an asterisk on it. Obviously we've heard, people, bring it up that they don't count this as a real ring, but I'm be real with you, like I have yet to hear a legit argument for this, bro. A legit one. Like I don't know. Like yeah, it's a bubble, but like so what?
Hey, what's a different asterisk?
You can't.
This is the asterisk. What you mean?
Your crowd was a Zoom
aside
call.
aside from the world shutting down.
Yeah,
Zoom
like,
call. Everybody was.
Outside of that, if we had to give another one, get creative.
Come on, man.
That's the biggest one.
Well, duh, that's why we're
Strongest
talking about it. Like,
argument.
second asterisk outside the bubble. Clippers mentally Charmin. Your biggest competition, not built for the moment, fell apart in the playoffs.
Okay, but how is that
Only
even their
playoff
fault
chokers.
anyway?
They were not there, man. They weren't trying to be there. Lou Will said, yeah, and no one was looking.
Okay, but like, how is that even the Lakers? Like, I mean, it's like, I don't know. That's a weak asterisk. Okay.
Disney right now.
Who's supposed to be the best teams in the East? Because the Heat got out. I forgot in 2020. Who were we expecting to see them on the other side?
The Raptors.
Oh no, we're expecting to see the Bucks. Biggest asterisk is Giannis was not ready for the moment yet. He got beat up by the wall. You got to see the Miami Heat in there. Another they were outside the play at that time. Were they like a 3 seed or something like that?
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, we got to see a mediocre team in the finals that you obviously bludgeoned because Giannis wasn't ready. Giannis and Kawhi both failed to meet the moment.
I think the Heat were the 6th seed.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think they were.
Yeah.
Damn, so damn near a playing team.
Damn near.
They won a
Damn,
homesick
those are
NBA championship, man. That don't count.
Yeah, you guys are playing in front of virtual fans.
You had Westbrook screwing at screens and babies. Come on now.
Can I join the crowd?
Look how good Caruso looks in a Lakers hat.
Playing in a goddamn empty gym. Come on, man.
I know, it's
practice.
practice. It's pickup.
Come on, man.
That's Fugazi.
2019 Raptors.
Oh, this is easy.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, we all know that. When obviously, this is another legit, asterisk. Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson being injured. So yeah, so far we have what 2025, 2021, and 2019 that are we have 3 NBA championships that have legit asterisks on them, but whatever.
Yeah, let's just
Arguably the biggest asterisk.
let's just take away one of the 12 best players of all time, nuke his Achilles. Then we have one of the 3 best shooters of all time. Let's just take away his ACL and then just leave Steph Curry out there by himself. They were playing a box of 1. He still had 49. You're lucky. You're lucky. It still went to 6.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, those guys got hurt not in game 1.
True.
Clay was having a game 6 moment. He was having game 6 Clay and then tore his ACL in game 6.
Mm.
They were finna force the game 7.
Yeah.
KD got hurt in game 1.
Whenever I think of this team, I just
Or
think
in
of-
game.
Katie got hurt way before that. He got hurt during the series before, against the Rockets, But it's crazy how crazy, bro. If Katie did not come back for Game 5, bro, the Raptors would have won it all, in Game 5, literally, bro. Because Katie scored he had 3 straight threes, in that game before he went down, with the Achilles, bro. If Katie had not, Katie scored 11 points before going down, bro. If he hadn't scored those 11 points, bro, the Warriors would have won. The Raptors would have won it all right there, man. So that shows you honestly, Kevin Durant's impact too again on that team during that year.
Because he came back. He came
Yeah,
back in one.
because he got injured before in those earlier rounds and missed some time, came back too early.
Yeah, it was either game 1 or game 2.
Yeah, I can't remember. I just remember Klay Thompson was game 6, like you said. I can't remember where Klay got hurt. I mean, Kitty.
Oh no!
Think about the Drake meme. Oh,
I can't believe it. But yeah, you're lucky, Kawhi. You should never have this ring. Give it to Steph right now.
Damn. Take it off his finger?
Take it off your ring.
Damn.
Damn.
2018 Warriors.
Chris Paul.
Correct.
I mean, this could be used, you know. I would say that this is a legit one, honestly. You know, I would qualify this as legit, you know. Like, bro, they were down 3-2 in the Western Conference Finals, and Chris Paul, you know, the starting point guard on the other team went down. But, you know, I mean, a lot of people, you know, may come up with the stuff that the Rockets still choked, you know, in Game 7, like they blew it, whatever. Which, honestly could be, I would say that it is true, but the thing is that two things can be true at once, okay? You know, CP3's injury, you know, completely derailing, you know, the outcome of the series, and also them blowing it away while they had a legit chance, you know, despite their starting point guard being injured, okay? I would say both of these things can be true, so I would still, you know, qualify this as a legit asterisk, you know, but yeah, whatever.
Chris Paul hurt
Like
his
the Western
hamstring.
Conference Finals that year was legit the NBA Finals, bro.
You should have lost the Rockets. James Harden should have made his legacy cemented as one of the greatest players of all time. He had your number.
And then he missed 27 straight threes along with the rest
God
of the
damn
team.
it. And Chris Paul hurt his hamstring, was a shell of himself, couldn't blow by anybody. If James Harden had a little bit of help from the other guard spot, maybe they would have made 2 of those threes and they would have won.
J.R. Smith for getting time and
It's crazy because even when missing 27 straight threes, bro, they lost the game by single digit. That's bro. Come on, man.
Game 1, and then LeBron would have never gotten so mad that he broke his hand.
Anything could happen then.
Okay, but like that fine, we don't really care about that finals, honestly. Like that Cavs roster was way too weak to go up against that Raptors, you know, team. Whatever. Whatever. You know, forget about that one. Who cares about the game 1 with J.R. Smith and everything? You know, the Cavs were never gonna win that series. I don't care.
It can happen.
They might have stolen game 2.
And game 3
And might have stolen game 4. You might have got swept.
on
Yeah,
accident.
On accident. They're not even a
These
sweet
guys
type of
trolling,
team. They
whatever.
might have swept you.
we didn't even mention George Hill being too scared for the moment, missing those free throws.
Pissing down his leg.
You might have got swept in 3 games.
Moments. Come on, man.
Who's to say?
And George Hill gets to just go scot free.
Yeah.
Gets to
who
live his
cares?
life.
No one talks about that ever. It's hilarious.
2017 Warriors.
Tired of seeing these guys, man.
Yeah, the Kawhi thing. I mean, do you really feel like the San Antonio Spurs actually had a chance of actually beating that Warriors team? Like, I know in game 1 and it was crazy, you know, when they were down 25 and everything, but like, would they really have kept this up? You know, if they won that game, let's say Kawhi never got injured, and then you know, the Spurs, you know, won that game against the Warriors. Would they have kept this up? You know, and for the rest of the series, would they? Because this was only one game. You know, I know, like, you know, it was crazy, but like this was only one game. So, what do you guys think?
Zaza Pachulia stepping under Kawhi's foot.
He killed
Because they
them,
were
right?
dominating them in game 1. They were up by like 20. Then the run happens afterwards. And then Kawhi misses the rest of the series. The Spurs get swept. It is what it is.
Also, Astericks, once in a generation cap spike that allowed you to get Kevin Durant should have never happened. Any logical commissioner wouldn't have done it that way. They would have evened out the cap distribution so you don't get $50 million in cap space to the champions. It's ridiculous.
I mean, like, you know, I mean, it's not really surprised that Kevin Durant was able to go with them. I mean, you know, when they allowed, you know, the Miami Big Three to team up together, you know, it was. I mean, I'm sure people asked themselves the same question, but whatever.
Clear
Cheating the
Astericks.
whole league, man. Not fair.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Sorry, Vicky, it's not even his team. Not even a Warriors fan.
Oh, boo-hoo.
That was crazy.
Oh my god. Oh, boo.
Do you understand the players on my team that I was rooting for at this time?
That was bad.
Who was it? Alonzo Trier?
Yes. Yes. I was in college trying to
He was
convince
watching
myself. I was convincing myself that Alonzo Trier was the point guard of the future.
Was Ron Baker like this era too?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, sick man.
Ron Baker, Clee Anthony Early.
What's that dude name? He has a weird like. He shoots really weird. He's a forward.
That is not where I thought he was going.
He shoots really weird.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
The guy that shoots weird.
like,
Something like that.
Is this the Quincy AC years?
No, that's before.
No.
No.
that when he
These
was
are
Trey
Julius
Burke,
Randle years.
special.
No.
No,
This is
this
pre
is
Julius Randle.
Oh, is it pre-Randall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like Tim Hardaway Jr.,
Towards the very end of the
Kyle
Porzingis.
O'Quinn years.
Yeah.
And still Porzingis.
Yes.
2017 years.
Yeah.
Yes. they
So that's mellow.
Damn. 2016 Cavs.
Oh my God, people are not gonna like this one because it's about LeBron or whatever. You can't say anything bad about LeBron. Before some of his biggest fans get mad. But hey, when it comes to that, obviously it's arguably the most impressive NBA championship in NBA history. Coming back down 3-1. But the thing is, something that could be used as an asterisk, honestly, when it comes to this one, obviously we mentioned Draymond Green thing. I would say it's in there, but like I feel like something that people don't talk about when it comes to this is also like Andrew Bogut being injured during that series, bro. Andrew Bogut, like the thing is that Andrew Bogut being injured and Draymond Green, being out during Game 5. Those two factors definitely affected the Warriors offensively. Like the Warriors defense definitely took a hit, with that, especially in Game 5. And I feel like the Warriors, taking a hit defensively because of those things, was a big reason for why LeBron and Kyrie were both able to go off for 41 each during that game, because it was without those two on the field, it definitely made it to a certain extent easier for them to go off like this. So the thing, who knows if if that was a little different, Andrew not being injured and Draymond actually being there, then hey, who knows, the Warriors probably could have wrapped this whole thing up in Game 5. Who knows? So I would say, hey, is that a legit argument? Hey. Is that a legit argument? Because for real, let's talk about this. Because some people will bring it up like, oh, both. Okay, Andrew Bogut was injured in Game 5. Draymond Green was suspended for Game 5. Okay, they'll bring it up like, oh, this means that the Warriors lost their defensive anchor and playmaker Draymond Green, and they lost their rim protector Andrew Bogut. Okay, and without those two guys, LeBron and Kyrie were able to dominate. Not just LeBron and Kyrie, but the entire Cleveland Cavaliers. They were able to dominate inside because of that. Okay, which heavily helped LeBron and Kyrie score 41 each. Some people may bring this up, right there to say that, oh, if these guys were there, then the series might end 4-1. And the thing is that this is not about them. This is not about the Warriors keeping this up for a few more games. No, this is about them just having those guys for that one game and end it right there. So that's not. It's not about them keeping this up for a few games. Okay, it's about them just ending the job right there. So we're talking about just one game there. Okay, one game is okay. So that's definitely something that could go on the side of like it being an asterisk. But also, you could also say that it isn't an asterisk because it's like, the suspension was... I mean, so some people will argue that it was self-inflicted, because Draymond Green, he accumulated the flagrant points himself during the playoffs, and that, the Warriors still had chances for Game 6 and Game 7 at home, definitely. But, hey, Cleveland, they still had to execute historically, completed the first 3-1 comeback in NBA history. So could that be like? I mean, which argument has more weight for you guys out there? Which one do you consider to hold more weight? The fact that the Warriors could have actually could have actually gotten this done in Game 5 instead of having chances again in Game 6 and 7. I mean, because the thing is that in Game 6 and 7, Andrew Bogut wasn't there either. Like, Andrew Bogut missed the rest of the series, literally. Like, I get that Draymond Green was there in Game 6 and Game 7, but hey, both him and Draymond Green, being out in Game 5, hey, who knows if they were both there during that game? Who knows? So is that really is that really legit for you, or do you consider? What do you guys think? I would say that this is really subjective for real for this one because I feel like both aspects really hold a lot of weight, you know. So I personally wouldn't consider this as a legit asterisk, But this is just my opinion. I wouldn't consider this as a real asterisk because especially when considering the fact that the Warriors had chances to close it out afterwards or whatever. But yeah, what do you guys think? Anyways.
No asterisk. What are you talking about?
This is the most flawless championship to ever
The
be
most
had.
natural championship.
Draymond.
Yeah, whatever.
Draymond and his self-control.
They beat us 73-19. What are you talking
I don't know
about?
what you're talking about.
Come on, man.
You want to call them eaters?
It's facts.
Yeah, y'all eating, man. Big asterisks, man.
So?
Big asterisks.
Big asterisk.
Now I can't eat.
What do you mean? Draymond should never gotten himself
Now
suspended.
he's wrong. No. That's supposed to feel bad for his sustenance.
Anyways, if Draymond could control his actions, then he wouldn't have gotten
When
suspended.
has Draymond Green ever controlled his accidents? That's not. It's not. You should never assume it's gonna happen.
Also, listen, Steph and Clay, both of them were hurt. Both,
Skill issue.
Get the hell out
Skill
of
issue.
here.
They both have
I
to
haven't
see.
heard the
Oh,
Clay
now
one.
they're
We're both hurt.
Now Clay's
Really?
hurt, of course.
I've heard the Curry one. I haven't heard the Clay one.
Clay was Iron Man. He never got hurt.
No, to me, that's why Steve Kerr was sick. I guess.
Yeah.
Zaza had the flu. Whatever.
He had
Hey,
to drop
man.
2 rings. Get the fuck out of here.
Weak ass team.
Ironically,
Weak ass 73 team.
this was the year that Steve Kerr had to miss the first 25 games of the year.
It's always something.
So he actually did have
Damn
major
it.
issues this year.
Why did he miss those games?
The one time it was documented, it was he either had like some like back issue or something, some like
Oh yeah,
some
my team got
serious
Luke Waltings. They thought he was the reason they're winning games. He's
Yeah.
a terrible coach.
Look, Walton.
Man, where's Luke Walton now? Is he coaching still?
Yeah.
probably
He's on someone's bench right now. I seen
Is
him
he?
recently.
I seen him,
for a while.
this season.
That was like several coaching staffs ago.
I
I
don't.
seen him recently. Like you saw him on the street.
Now I saw him talking shit to
I
some
did.
player recently. Saw him on the street. What the fuck?
That's the last one.
Anyways, what do you guys think of those asterisks for real? So for the legit ones, in my opinion, we have the 2025, 2021, 2019, 2018. And honestly, I think this is, I would say that this is it, in my opinion. I would say that these are the legit asterisks, there's some of those are debatable, like, 2016, 2017. What else? I guess this is it. And some of those are just not really asterisks at all to me. Like, for example, 24, 23, 2020. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. You let me know what you think about this in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.